Coming to you live while I'm alive in the communist country of Canada. I've got a double warning here. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. I got it double here. My phone's been acting weird. Heavily censored, monitored, no expectation of privacy here in Canada anymore. They're pushing a couple bills through Parliament, which means the House of Speech, where you can't speak about censorship. And they pretty much left the law open and vague for them to put you in jail for anything that they would find a threat to their demonocracy, their democracy. So this topic is rather hard. I've heard some horror stories about what they do and what they've done, and I've been a personal witness to some of the medical tyranny here in Canada that we'll talk about. I got one in the chat so far after being a minute and a half into this video. I'll see if it populates this channel, that is, like if people come in and decide to watch this live video. It's pretty alarming, some of these statistics, and under the circumstances in which they're doing this. I did a video about this almost a year and a half ago, and it was pretty sad. Hi, Christina. Blessings to you. So to start off, when I saw and did my first video about this topic, they came out with this cartoon, like a little, dinosaur Barney looking child's character. And in the video, it was, it's okay to die, it's okay to die. And it was a video made for children that were suffering from leukemia or cancer or, incurable diseases, or perhaps even just disease in general. And what the video was showing and what it was target marketed to was children. And here in Canada, they're pushing this suicide pretty heavily, alarmingly, very, very alarming how they're pushing this. So doctors are supposed to be those that would save your life and do their very best to give you mental help, physical help, give you medicines to change your mood, and to lift that sees this video to go watch Pressed for Truth with Dan Dix. He's a independent journalist here in Canada. He's way ahead of the curve. Hello, everybody. 78 in the chat. Blessings, everyone. Blessings. Hi, David. Hi, Terry. Hi, Cam. Birdie Bear. Awesomes. Jen, Christina, and everyone else. So let's get into this. Pressedfortruth.ca. Dan Dix has been an independent journalist for quite some time. He was way ahead of his time, and he's to subscribe to his channel. They're pushing this medical assisted suicide on Canadians. Now, when I mean pushing, like a drug dealer pushing drugs on you, they're pushing this hard. Now, he just did a video on it, and alarmingly, 90,000 Canadians were already killed since 2016. Some provinces, with this little Barney character, this little Muppet, it's okay to die, and all these Muppets in the background. It just broke my heart. And as a Netzarim, as a believer, as a person filled with the Ruach HaKodesh, as a person who is a utopian, I never thought I would ever see this day come in Canada This one particular guy was this doctor, and the guy finally said, "Look quit pushing your suicide on me. I want to get well." I just talked to a 70-year-old man today who worked very hard with me. And when he went in to go get his knee looked at and get a laparoscopy, and they clean it up and they go inside, he says, "Well, this, you're too old to operate on. Like, there's no use. You're going to die soon." And he's like, "I paid into this medical system my whole life, and you're going to fix my leg for as long as I'm drawing breath." But he literally had to tell the doctor, "That's not for you to decide to say I'm too old. You fix my leg. Never mind me being too old. It's not worth it. You're going to die soon." But that's where we are in Canada right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. And so, yes, my internet connection is weak. I've removed my Wi-Fi. So the leading cause of death in some provinces are made. 90,000 souls are no longer with us. And our government has made a covenant of death. They're depopulating the planet. The last thing they want to do is to promote well-being, good medicine, good food. It's just sad. So I would ask everyone that sees this video, just take a moment to pray for those people. It's pretty bad. Now, I don't like to be a bearer of bad tidings. We're going into Shabbat. Soon as the sun sets, we'll be in our Sabbath, and I want to wish everybody love and peace and truth. But I also want to say these are dangerous times. These are very dangerous times. And let us just be grateful and pray for those people that are that broken, that hungry, homeless, mentally ill, people who are suffering terminal illnesses. And let us just take a moment and pray for these people, that they would be given strength to resist suicide and say, "No, thank you, Dr. Frankenstein. No, thank you, Dr. Death. I choose life. I choose to endure to the end and never give up and never give in." We are told to comfort one another and lift one another up in prayer, and our prayers availeth much. This is a solemn time. This is a time for reflection and a time for perseverance, where we would reach out to our politicians and our lawyers and our doctors and every one of them. And whatever you do is say, the medical industry, it's getting pretty disgusting. And saying that to your practitioner, saying that to your politicians, saying that to everyone and anyone, save one person a day. Reach out and be kind and generous and loving and uplifting to one person a day. You may save someone's life with just being kind and loving and caring, especially here in Canada, where they're promoting death for homeless, for veterinarians, vets who suffer post-traumatic stress disorder. They're offering suicide. "Oh, we could kill you." Just keep in mind that those that are broken, hungry, homeless, heartbroken, our prayers availeth much. Let us keep these people in our prayers this day. Not the veterinarians. Yes, Tony. Yes, yeah. 90,000 people have been murdered by our government instead of giving them antidepressants, good food, good medicine, exercise. It just breaks my heart. And all I could do is turn my head to the heavens and say, let his will be done. Canada is definitely broken. Canada has completely gone rogue. and the government is committing murder, sedition, treason, and genocide. And I will continue to use that strong language. In the Geneva Law of War, we would call these people a rogue, belligerent force that has invaded our country and taken over our government, and this is a soft coup d'etat with World Economic Forum, Freemasons, and Jesuits and Zionists taking over our school systems, our policing systems, our military, our infrastructure, and they're starving us out, making it very difficult to live, and then they offer you suicide. And I could understand how many would find that attractive when you have no food, no place to sleep, and no one that loves you. Let us pray for these people. Let us lift them up this day. Yeah. A real coup looks like Dr. Donite. Listen, I don't appreciate being called a fool. You have no idea how bad it is in Canada when you have to buy a quart of milk for $8. You have no idea. I know people who froze their feet off. You get cold and homeless in Canada, you freeze your feet off. You have no idea. You want to come to Canada? Come on. They're inviting everybody. Our borders are open. Our governments are murderous, treasonous, hideous. But you wouldn't know that until you get here. Yeah. Blessings. Yes, I was homeless, Jose Maladano. Yes, I was homeless. I was hungry. I was addicted. I was a sinner. I was a mocker. I was a scoffer. I was a fornicator. I was all of those things. And I could speak on these matters because I have seen. And I am forgiven. And I am blessed that I have a roof over my head and food in my belly. I'm filled with love, no hate. I'm filled with love. And I love my brothers and sisters all over the world. Any color, any shape or size, I love all of them. And it hurts my heart to see our government promoting suicide to children and to people with mental illness and to homeless people. So let us pray. Yeah. He says, yeah, you have a big ass house you live in. Oh, it's really hard for you, isn't it? Says Jose. Josie Maladano. Listen, buddy, I worked hard my whole life, and this isn't a big house. It's a little geodesic dome home of 1,400 square feet, and 1,100 square feet, and it's rotting. It's filled with black mold. So, yeah, I'm not rich. I'm barely making it. Yes, beaver sticks, yeah. Yeah. Awesome, blessings to you. Yeah. Yeah. I believe in Yahushua HaMashiach, Emmanuel, Yah with us, that he walked and he showed us how to treat each other and love each other. If you have extra, give it to the homeless. If you have extra and you have love in your heart, pray for the people that need lifting up. Keep these people in your thoughts and mind always to keep you humble and filled with joy and filled with gratitude that whatever you do have, many don't have anything. And I speak from experience. I've been homeless. I know what suicide feels like. I've felt it. I am so blessed. And so I speak from my heart, and it's all truth. We have this system in Canada that is promoting death. They made a covenant of death. They made it very difficult to live and survive, especially for the citizens who built this nation. And they're race baiting and they're hate baiting Canadians to hate the immigrants that are brought in, to hate and be hateful towards different races. And this is all contrived, divide and conquer, out of order chaos. And so be blessed this day that you would not be hateful and that you would not be race baited or hate baited into believing any of this nonsense, that will still walk in love and in truth always. So I wish you all a blessed Shabbat, and I wish you love and hope and truth. I'm going to end this video now. Thank you, moderators. Good to see you, Mike. Yes. We love everyone. We're going to help everyone. We're going to heal everyone. And we're going to pray for everyone. And those that do not accept this message, that they would be dust off our shoes and our shoulders and let them walk in their perdition. We can't save everybody, but we're going to try. Yeah. Sorry, Grandpa. Yeah, I'm censored so much because we speak truth, right? Speak love, speak unity. It's the poison for the enemy who speaks division and hatred. Let us unite. Take care, everybody, with great love and with great respect. I love all of you that subscribe to this channel, and I am so blessed to have you here. And I'm grateful that you would take time to watch these videos. I hope this message finds you.